Well, people have been asking me how I could kill the ants out in the garden, along a deck, and out in a kind of a field or a flat area. So I'm going to show you. I've been modifying my videos over the years. I'll link how, in the beginning of this how to make the formula. It's my hottest video on YouTube right now. And make sure you mix this up before you put the cotton in. Now this is a deck that we just bought, had installed. You can see ants coming up, and then it's coming up here, and they're actually looking at the foil I just put there. So I'm going to put a ball in here, and then I have my solution. I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to pour it in on top of the ball. Set that aside. Move the solution so it submerges the ball, and then you can pour it right on top of that. And the idea of this is so not too much of it runs off. So put the ball down. Try to get the ball down in there, just kind of centered, and put this over. They'll figure out how to get in. If they want that, they will figure out how to get in. They may stop by and see some of this, get their attraction, but they're going to go in. If you want, you can fold the edge up. Okay, so I'm going to grab this and fold this up and put that on there so they can actually, it's high enough up to where if they want to, they can get in. So what I did is I made a cup, and I'm pouring the solution in, making sure it's not draining off too much, and adjusting it to where it stays in there, and it is. Alright, we're going to pour the rest of it in and drop the cotton ball down, and just put this over. This is so the birds don't come and get it. Okay, sorry if I was off the video a little bit. Alright, but these guys up here are going to be looking for food. Got sugar, and they want the sugar. It's got some other stuff in it, so you have to see the recipe to do that. Okay, so that's one spot. You saw the deck, and I'm going to take you over to where I put the other one. Now, ants love to come around and scurry through the leaves on the side of the house. So this is simulating being out in a flat area in the yard, and that's where I put it. Okay, we'll see if any of these ants, soldier ants, come around. You know, they're scouts. So let's see. They're all over the place. They got on this one. Moved it over here. They're over there. They're all over the place. They're probably underneath my lawnmower somewhere. So we'll see if some ants do that. So let's go up to the deck and take a look what's going on inside. This just from the time that I put anything. There is some attention. Okay, there's an ant drinking right there. They're getting some attention. There's one over there. So it's starting to get a group. One just came up over on this side here, looking around. They're all looking at it. So it intercepted them, and they're taking a look. So I'm sure they get inside, but they're getting what's on the outside there, and they're very interested in it. Hey, a couple hours later, and look at that. Some of them are inside. A lot of them are around the outside, and I mean a lot of commotion all over the place. That means they're taking it back to their nest. And when it takes it back to their nest, wherever they are, it's going to kill the queen, and they'll all be gone. I'm expecting typically 3 days they'll be gone. Let's go look at that. Well, it looks like a scout has found it. There are plenty of ants all over there on that side, so a scout found it. They probably have to figure out how to get in. They're on that side. I think they can get in. I can't see inside there. So I'm going to slide it over. It's going to scare them a little bit. So now they can get in. I want them to actually get inside that thing, and that's what they're doing right now. They're getting inside, getting into that cotton ball. Let's go take a look at the one at the garden. Just what I estimated. They found it. Okay, so they're up inside there. They're all over it inside, and there's a bunch of them, and no guarantee that they actually came from underneath this guy here. But yeah, they are. They're actually right there, moving up and down. Let's see if I can actually get that. Yeah, they're going up and down inside there. So we can actually open that up when it's all done and see a dead nest in there, because it's going to kill the queen ant. So all 3 traps that I put down is producing now. Is that sweet? So this is simulating being out in the garden, out in the woods someplace. I have one on the deck and one out in the field, which is the flat area where leaves are. So hopefully that satisfies everybody's questions that I've been getting. So, hey, let's come back in about 3 days, see if anything happens, okay? Well, here it is 24 hours later, and hardly any ants around at all. There's a couple stragglers. This one's staying busy. All that black you see up and inside there around the cotton ball, those are ants. Okay, so they are definitely staying busy on this one. All right, this is the garden area now. So I don't see a whole lot down inside, but there are a couple of them. All right, so let's lift this guy up and see if the family's still here, though. I want to pop this guy up. And there is a couple that looks like they're down inside that crack. All right, don't see a whole lot up here, so that family's gone that was here, which is a good thing. There's still some stragglers, which are okay. I'm going to leave that there for a while and see how that works out. Oh, here we are on day 3 and not an ant in sight anywhere. Now, since this is in a big area, like you know, grass hasn't been cut for a while because the garden's not doing anything. That's my mint, actually. I got to clean up over there. Mint I planted. This guy might get a few more ants in it, but typically 3 days to kill a bunch of them. So I want to take this off, and there's a lot of ants that are still on the cotton ball. All right, so leave the trap there, but typically in 3 days in a normal area. But like I said, big area here, multiple families, so just leave the trap there. Let's go look at the other one. Now, since this is a huge area here, and under these leaves and along the wall here, the wood over there, all the woods and everything, I mean, there's probably so many families of ants. So this guy here might be quite busy, and might be quite busy for some time. Let's take it off and look at all those ants. In fact, they're dead. There's nothing there. There's no movement, no ants. So the ants are gone. I may want to put this back down to attract any more ants, because I'm sure there's ants around here somewhere. All right, typically 3 days though. That's about how long the potion lasts anyway. So in the house, definitely 3 days, and any place else 3 days. So hopefully this helps you out with the killing the ants around your house on the outside. Hey, hit subscribe. See you a lot more. Take care. Bye.